Welcome back, guys, to day 19 of the Breathe Flow Be 21-day abundance journey. I'm Sharron, and you are so close to the finish line of this journey. Today, we're going to focus on centering. Let's get started. So we're going to start in a seated position. You can start seated cross-legged, or you can take your block, if you have one, and place it underneath your hips on the medium height. Once you do that, you're just going to sit back on it and then allow your knees to come together, and your feet are going to frame your block. Okay? Sitting up nice and tall. Wherever you are, start to let your eyelids close. Let your palms face up. Let your shoulders draw back and down. Let the muscles in your face release. Let your tongue fall from the roof of your mouth. Let your spine be long. Eliminate any arching in the lower spine. Now we can start to align and breathe. Take a nice long inhale. Feel your ribs expand out to the sides. Really fill up the lungs. Take in as much air as you can. And slowly and with control, part your lips and release the air. As you release, you don't want to completely deflate, but you want to find areas in the body that you can let go of. Just then, I felt my neck release. Let's do that again. Inhale. Really fill up. When you think you can't take any more, sip in a little more breath. And let it out. Let's do that once more. Breathe in. And nice long breath out. As you continue to breathe, start to think about centering. What does it mean to us to be centered? Oftentimes, being centered means that we are focused on our own purpose. We are aligned and connected with the moment. We're present, not focusing on the past or what's to come. We are not allowing ourselves to be moved and swayed by comparison and any kind of negative emotion that doesn't serve us. We're centered in ourselves. We're connected with our higher selves. And we're able to walk firmly in that place. So think about the practices, the ways of being, the thoughts, the things you read, even the things you eat and drink, the things you listen to, consume, and watch. That can either add to your feeling, your sense of being centered, or it can take away from it. We definitely want to lean more into the things that contribute to our sense of being centered. Start to deepen the inhales. And have nice long exhales. Breathe in. Let your shoulders drop a little heavier as you breathe out. Nice long neck. Gently open your eyes. And start to bring your palms to your heart center. You're going to peel your fingertips apart and start to open your palms up towards the ceiling, towards the sky. Let your chest lift. Feel nice and open here, like you want to really receive all the goodness. And exhale, bring your hands back together. Feel the energy of your palms reconnecting. Feel yourself pressing the air out of your lungs. Inhale, fill up, gather the air, gather all the good energy, the good vibes. Exhale, press your palms back together. Beautiful. Inhale, open. And it's like a dance here. Exhale, press your palms together. Shouldn't surprise you about me. Really press them together. Feel the energy. Now disconnect the palms. Inhale, lift up even higher. As if you almost can lift your weight off of your heels, off of your seat, wherever you're sitting. Exhale, press. Let's take that one more time. Inhale, lift, really open. And exhale, press. This time you're going to keep pressing down and pull into the front of your knees, wherever you are, to curl the spine, curling all the way over. Nice, long, easy warm up of the spine. Inhale, start to roll up through the spine, stack the spine. When you reach the top, press into the thighs, lift the heart. So this is just a seated cat-cow here. Exhale, round the spine, pull into the knees, fold over. Beautiful. Inhale, roll up, stack the spine. Really feel your vertebrae stacking one on top of the other. Your head is last. Yes, and then you press into the thighs and you lift. Exhale, curl over, really pulling the belly button towards your spine. Deepen the curve in the back of the body. Gently just warming up the spine. Press and lift as you inhale. Let's take that once more. Your deepest one yet. Exhale, round. Good. Inhale, lift. Nice. Start to come back center. Gently shift your hips over to the side. Remove your block. And place your block to the front of your mat. Now, coming to a seated position, let your fingertips be behind you. Just let your knees shift side to side. We were in that seated position for a little time, so let's just get any tension, anything out of our knees, out of our ankles. Just let your knees flop over, breathing into it. Good. Once more each side. Nice. Coming back center. Start to shift your feet to the front of the mat. You're going to roll all the way down into the mat. Now we're actually going to start with some abdominals here. Bring your knees into your chest. A big part of what helps us feel centered in our daily lives and our bodies, first and foremost, is having a nice strong core. All right. Everything should be moving and functioning and being initiated from the core. So when your core is strong, everything else can move more freely. Your back is more supported. Your limbs can move more freely because you're supported by a strong core. So let's do some core work. All right. Take your legs into tabletop. Start to lengthen your legs up towards the ceiling. Okay, from here, you want to make sure that your toes never come too close to your face. You want your toes to stay just over your hips. Make a diamond shape with your hands. Plant your hands up under your hips, giving them some support. You're going to inhale to lower your legs to a high diagonal. Exhale to bring your toes up over your hips. Inhale to lower halfway. Exhale, coming up, toes over hips. Inhale, lower to hover. Exhale, coming all the way up. Nice. Inhale, diagonal. Exhale, lift. Yes, really trying not to use the muscles in your legs. So if you need to bend your knees, go for it. You're really using your belly button coming towards your spine to lift the legs. Try not to engage the legs at all. That is the challenge here. We're using no momentum. We're only using core strength. So we keep the range of motion nice and smooth, working at a nice slow pace, a slow tempo. So we can make sure we're not muscling it using our thighs. Your quads are going to want to take over. Don't let them. Inhale, high diagonal. Exhale, lift. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, lift. Inhale to hover. Exhale, lift. Let's take that again. Inhale, diagonal. Exhale, up. Inhale. Good, guys. Exhale, stay with me. Inhale, lower to hover. And exhale, lift the toes up towards the ceiling. Plant the palms down. We're just going to lift the hips up. The feet are going to, now they're allowed to come towards the face slightly, okay? We lift the hips up, put them over to the left. Lift them up, put them over to the right. Lift them up and left and up and right. So keep going. As you do this, just keep the range of motion small. We're getting into the deep levels of the lower core, all around the lower core. Really focus on keeping that range of motion small so that the shoulders aren't getting involved. So right now, what I'm thinking about is not caving my shoulders in. I felt that happening. So I'm going to make the motion even smaller to try to really let the upper body relax and focus on just letting the lower core do the work. The legs don't have to go high. They won't go high if you're really, really only using the core. Let the shoulders drop down. No tension in the shoulders. Stay with it. So you want to exhale on the hard part. So for me, the hard part is lifting the hips up. Should be the same for you, but if it's not, that's cool. Just find your breath, use it. And yeah, keep going. Let's do 2 more cycles, left and right, left and right. Good, last time. And left. Bring your knees into your chest. Good, just rock side to side. Nice, strong engagement there. Yeah, we want to fire up that center so that we can center and be centered. And one more breath in, inhale. And out. Let's do one more exercise here. Just some cycles, bicycles. Place your hands behind your head. Lengthen your left leg out to hover over the mat. Lift your head, neck, and shoulders up. We're going to twist to the right. Exhale. Inhale, both knees come center. Twist to the left as you exhale. Inhale, both knees come center. Exhale, twist right. Inhale, up. Inhale, twist. Exhale. No, exhale, twist. Inhale, come up. That's the breath. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale. Inhale, center. Good. Keep twisting. So I don't want to do this early on in the journey because I don't want to scare you guys off. Now we're pretty deep in. So we're stronger. We're feeling better in our bodies. We're feeling more grounded, more centered. We got this. Keep twisting. Try to keep both shoulders up off the mat. Nice and high. Good. Stay with me. I'm right here with you. Keep going. And up. Last time each side. And then we take it down. When you lower, keep the integrity of the work you just did and lower with control. Rocking side to side. Yes. Fired up. I love it. All right. Lengthen the legs out on the mat. Let's just stretch here. Lengthen the arms. And go ahead and just pull your arms up. You can let your rib cage open up. You can shift your hips side to side. Do whatever feels good here. Whatever feels good. Inhale. And exhale, lower down into the mat. We're going to make a banana shape going over to the right. So keep your hips down. Keep your shoulders down. Keep the back sides of your shoulders planted into the mat. Same with your hips. And then shift your legs over. Maybe you kick your prop. Shift your legs over. And then shift your upper body over. Nice. So nice banana shape here. We're really getting into the deep level of this core, the right side of the core and the side body. So it should feel like a really nice stretch. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe a little deeper into the stretch. Once again, inhale. Exhale, stay. Gently walk your feet over to the other side. Yes, the left side of the body. Give the opposite side some love too. Legs go over, arms go over. Keep the back of the body firmly planted. That's important. Try not to let the shoulders come up or the hips come up. Breathe in. And breathe out. Fall deeply into the mat. Once again, breathe in. And breathe out. Very nice. Good, guys. Come back center. Good. Bring your knees into your chest. Start to rock backwards and forwards, grabbing your hamstrings. Feeling the length of the spine on the mat, avoiding your neck. Good. Then we come up to a down dog. Nice. We've worked the core, so really feel your core engaging here. Belly button pulls into the spine. 10 knuckles pressed down. We push the top of the mat away from us. Breathe in. And breathe out. Come up to your toes. Lift your heels up. Inhale. Exhale. Let the heels drop down. Once again, inhale, lift. Exhale, drop down. Last time, lift here. Exhale, drop down. Front foot comes in between your hands. Back heel is down on a 45-degree angle. Your feet are on 2 tracks. Really feel the bottoms of both feet connected to the mat. Come up to your toes. Shift your right hip back. Then start to bring your arms up for your warrior one. Nice. Now all of that core work we just did, really use it to drop the hips down and support the lower spine even more. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in, lengthen the front leg, and breathe out, shift into your warrior two. Nice. Breathe in and breathe out. Flip the front palm, inhale, reach back. Exhale, cartwheel the arms down, take it into your down dog. We're gonna flush it out with the flow here. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower the knees, untuck the toes, elbows into your rib cage. Inhale, lift up to cobra, long back of the neck. Exhale through tabletop into your down dog. 1 breath in and 1 breath out. Good. Inhale, lift the left leg behind you. Step it in between the hands. Back heel goes down. Check with your feet. Make sure they're on 2 tracks. Adjust them as you need to. And then before you lift your arms up, pull the left hip back and the right hip front. Really square the hips. Then you come up to your fingertips. Then you lift your arms in your upper body. Really feel those hips pulling, gently pulling. All right, so 1 goes back. The back leg, that's the hip that's going front. Left hip goes back. Fight for it. Not easy to do in this posture, but that is what we're working towards. Inhale, lengthen the front leg. Exhale, shift into warrior two. Adjust your feet. Inhale. Exhale, stay. Firm warrior. Inhale, flip the front palm, reach it back. Exhale, cartwheel the arms down, take it back to your down dog. 1 breath in, 1 breath out. Let's take our flow. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower the knees, untuck the toes, rib cage connects with the inside of the elbows. Inhale, cobra. And exhale, tabletop, downward facing dog. Nice. Breathe in and breathe out. Nice. Come down to the knees. And we're going to go ahead and come up to the front of your mat. We're going to try to work our way towards camel pose, okay? So come up. Your hips are over your knees. And go ahead and place your hands to your lower spine. Your fingertips are down as if you're putting your fingers in your jean pockets, okay? You're supporting the lower spine here. The elbows coming together. If it feels good, if you feel like you need more support, another thing you can do here, I'm actually going to go ahead and do it, is fold your mat to make a little more cushion for your knees. So much better. Yes. All right. Elbows come together. Inhale to lift your heart, lift your chest. Feel the front of the body opening up. Exhale, stay. Inhale, you can stay here. Perfectly great posture right here. Or if you have it in your practice to go a little deeper, you start to reach back towards your heels. And maybe you touch your heels. Reach for your heels. And if you touch your heels, let your head drop back and start to shift your hips forward. 1 breath in and 1 breath out. Coming out of it, hands back to your lower spine, coming all the way up. And let the hips come to your heels. Fold your mat back forward and come back to a child's pose. Nice and quick. Come back to a child's pose. Knees mat width distance apart. Hips on your heels. Reach your body forward. Forehead connects to the mat and just breathe. Inhale. And exhale, stay. Once again, breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale, coming up to your tabletop. Exhale, tuck your toes under, make your way to a downward facing dog. You're gonna start to walk your hands back to the back of the mat. Once you reach, just bend your knees and roll up, coming to a nice standing position, stacking your spine. And stack right here. Now go ahead and step to the center of your mat. You're going to place your right foot right in the center of your mat. Your left foot is going to extend behind you. First and foremost, make sure that your hips are nice and square. Then you're going to let your palms face the front. Lift up and out of your standing leg. Your back leg is going to lift. Your toes are flexed. You start to shift your weight over as far as you can go, keeping your body in nice one long line. Really kicking energy through the heel. Balancing on the standing leg. Inhale to lengthen the body. Exhale, coming all the way up back to your standing posture. And go ahead and roll out the standing ankle. And exhale, we're going to shift to the other side. So left foot is in the center of the mat. Right foot lengthens back behind you. Toes coming down. So really what's going to help you balance here is feeling that sense of grounding down and lifting up at the same time. You're always working that opposition, and that's going to help you not have so much weight. It's going to help you lift up out of the standing leg, and it's going to help you ground and center. Okay, so palms facing front, back leg comes off the mat, energy going out of the heel. Inhale, lengthen everything. Really, really, really get long. And start to deepen your exhale, inhales and exhales as you tilt the body forward. One long line. So really feel like you're working in one long line. Stay with your breath. Find your balance. Keep the energy long. And then start to come up, making your way out of it. And foot comes down. Okay, that's my weak side, guys. I had to get a little quieter for that side because that side's not easy. That's okay. Got work to do. Come up to the front of your mat. Inhale, lift your heart, lift your chest. Exhale, diving up and over your legs. Let it go. Whatever just happened, whatever you just did in that balancing posture, try not to get in your head about it, beat yourself up about it. We do it, I do it. Just let it go. That moment's over. We'll do it again another time. Bend your knees. Plant your palms down into the mat and just bring your knees down. Nice. Bring your knees, sit down. Swing your legs around and come to lie on your back. Good. Give yourself a nice squeeze here. Inhale. And exhale, stay. Take your legs up over your head, over your hips, and just give them a little shake. All right, we want to encourage the blood to flow down towards your hips. And this is a nice thing to do if you have the space and opportunity. If your feet start to feel really tired, you can just lay on your back and let your legs be over your heart and just let the blood flow down. And it really is energizing. It's great. You'll feel your feet a little more rejuvenated, feel a little more energy. And you can go ahead and stop, bend your knees in. Let's take a happy baby pose. Arms to the inside of your knees and the outsides of your feet. Gently start to let your knees fall towards the mat. And if it feels good to rock side to side, then rock side to side. Just make sure you stay with your breath, keeping your inhales and your exhales long. Nice. Breathe in. And breathe out and stay. Good. Bring your knees into your chest. Nice. Roll over to one side. And make your way back up to your seated position. All right. Try to take the same position you started in so we can have a nice circular motion there. We want to end the way we started for this class. All right. Find your way back to it. Only difference is we're going to have our left hand on our bellies and our right hands on our hearts. Once you arrive, close your eyes. Let your shoulders drop. Let your jaw release. Same thing. All the things we did at the beginning of class to lengthen and plant and ground. You want to do that. Do a full body scan. We definitely want to start getting into the habits of doing that for ourselves, knowing what our bodies need, really checking in, listening in, and honoring what it's asking for. Take a deep breath in, feel your breath press into your palms. And exhale, feel it release. Once again, inhale, really embrace yourself. And exhale, release. And breathe in. And let it go. Nice. What a wonderful class. Always, I lead you in great gratitude. Thank you for flowing with me. Namaste. All right, everyone, that's it for day 19 on centering. Yes, yes, we will be centered and wonderful in this life. Remember to use your breath, flow through the waves of life as lovingly and as gracefully as possible, and just be. I'll see you tomorrow on day 20. Bye, guys.